What is up, guys? Blind Shot here, and we are back again for some more Yu-Gi-Oh for you guys. So for today, I will show you the deck profile for the Quasar Synchron deck, and I hope you guys will enjoy. This is relatively a very budget deck. Most of the cards in here have been reprinted like a million times, and yeah, I guess most of them are common. So well, in Yu-Gi-Oh you don't really need high rarity stuff to play the game. So if you have access to it for a relatively cheap price, then go for it, right? And this is a very fun deck. Like, it involves a lot of thinking. It involves a lot of adding, subtracting numbers and stuff like that to pull off their boss monster or other fun stuff in the deck. So we're gonna get started. So for our Synchron engine, really quickly, this is mostly like self-explanatory for most of you guys. So we have the 2 junk Synchrons and 2 quick draw. We only run 2 of these because there's a few ways to search for them, and we don't want to. Sometimes we don't want to draw multiples of them, and if it's a very weak hand, it's gonna be very bad for an early game. But if you do pull off your first turn Quasar, then obviously that's gonna be, your opponent's not gonna have a very good time. So moving on, 3 level eaters. Can't really most of our combos will involve level eater, and he is a really good level manipulator for the deck. 2 Synchron explorers. This is if you don't pull off a first turn Quasar or a Quasar at all during your duel, this is a really good card to help summon kind of like a decent monster on your field. If you summon him, he can revive a quick draw or a junk Synchron, and then you can do your level 5 monster from that, or level 5 or level 7. Or you can do more stuff if you have other cards in your field. 1 unknown Synchron, sorry. Only 1 because if we do, there's one combo where we do need him in the graveyard, and I know if we draw him, it's kind of like a bad thing. But if your opponent, he has a Cyber Dragon effect. If your opponent controls a monster and you don't, you can special summon from your hand, so which is a good thing. And yeah, I guess just 1 because I don't think 2 is like good as far as I know. Like, I've play tested this like a million times. It's a really good deck. So yeah, moving on, and 2 Double Warriors. Double Warrior is a really good card. When you use him for a synchro summon, he spawns 2 or summons 2 level 1 tokens, so you can do more of your plays, which is really good. And most of the time you use him to summon your first turn Quasar. Speaking of which, I will show a kind of like a montage video or a bunch of compilation of duel videos that I can show you guys to see how the deck works, and it's gonna be awesome. And last but not least, for the Synchron engine, the Debris Dragon. The Debris Dragon can summon a level any monster with 500 or less attack from your graveyard, and you can make an instant Black Rose or Orient Dragon, or if not, like me, I don't have Orient Dragon, so I'll just work with Iron Chain Dragon. Well, decent 25 attacker. So yeah, though that's it for the Synchron engine. And I do use a mill engine for the deck because I use Spore and Lone Fire and Dandy, and we kind of need them in the graveyard to pull off one of the combos that I often use in the deck. And also this deck isn't really like 100% first turn Quasar all the time. It does need to survive a few games because most of the time if your opponent stops your first turn Quasar, you're screwed. This deck is kind of designed to kind of fight back if you don't pull off your Quasar, so you don't always have to go for your Quasar. So for the mill engine, we have 2 card troopers. He's kind of like a substitute. Oh, it's my substitute for a mathematician because mathematician is too expensive, and like I said, this is a relatively budget deck. So yeah, you mill 3 or 1 or 2, whichever one you like, and hopefully if you mill a Spore or a Dandy or a Lone Fire, then you're good to go. Because yeah, that's our goal, and also Glow Up Bulb. We need some manipulators in our graveyard to help do our combos. 2 Raikos, really good card. I know it's a little slow, but hey, this is mostly for fun, and it can get competitive, I guess. Destroys a card, then mills 3. Again, we need that mill. And yeah, that's it for the mill engine for monsters. And then for our plants, we have the 2 Lone Fire, self-explanatory, the 1 Dandy, because he's limited, the 1 Spore, just 1 because you can only use this effect once per duel, so no really point on running more. Same goes for a glow up bulb. But for Spore though, most of the time I use him because his effect is when you banish a plant type from your graveyard, you can special summon from your grave, and he gains he increases the level by the level of the plant. So usually he becomes a level 4 or a level 2 if you banish glow up if you're done with him, and then you can do like some level 5 plays from that. Because usually most of the time, if I have a Doppel token and he's in the graveyard along with a level 3, like let's say Lone Fire, then he can turn himself into a level 4 and just go for a level 5 play. And yeah, and the glow up bulb, just because it's glow up bulb, it's really good. I'm really glad he's back, and because he's been collecting dust in my binder for like years. Okay, that is it for the plant engine. For the techs, the 1 Maxi, just just Maxi. It's a level 2. It's a junk synchron target, and just because he's there, and also he's a debris target as well because he's 500 attack. 2 spell strikers. Level 3 monster, really easy to summon. All you need to do is banish a spell card and you get a free level 3. The 1 Gores, so just in case there's an OTK, it's gonna happen. It's gonna help stop that, as well as if the Quasar doesn't happen, Shooting Star is also an option, and he helps with that play. And the last of the monster is Plague Spreader. Plague Spreader is because we do use a mill engine, so he's a free level 2 tuner when we need to, because you kind of get really decent hat advantage in this deck. So most of the time you wouldn't mind returning 1 card to top deck 1 card to special summon from your graveyard. So yeah, that's it for the monster. For the spells, we have the 3 tunings that searches for our Synchrons, and the Rhoda that searches for our Doppel, our Spell Strikers, and our Junk Synchron. So you can search Junk Synchron like 6 different ways in this deck, so it's really good. The 1 charge to mill more cards and search for a Raikou, kind of help deck thin. 1 creature swap. I don't run Soul Charge in this deck because I think Soul Charge is overrated, and sometimes if you do pull off a Soul Charge, yeah, fine, you summon Quasar, but then your opponent just finds a way to destroy him because he couldn't attack that turn. So yeah, I think it's a really bad card. Like, yeah, I've tested Soul Charge, but yeah, I just don't like it. So creature swap, this is a lifesaver if you're in a huge disadvantage. Just steal one of their monsters and it'll be awesome. 2 MSTs to help them get rid of some annoying back row, to help make our plays move along. 1 for 1 because it's limited. I wish it wasn't. Really OP card, helps get your spores out, your glow up, or if you need a level eater on on play. Mind control. Mind control is the thing that makes most players quit or rage quit in Dev Pro, simply because you steal their monster and you get to synchro summon with it, and they can't do anything about it, or unless they negate it. But yeah, most of the time people will say like, "What? You just steal my monster?" Yeah, it's really funny, and it kind of helps your plays. Especially there's one time I mind controlled a Raiden, and that pretty much helped me set up my Quasar. So yeah, it's really good. Because Raiden's a level 4 tuner, and sometimes if you have a token, you can make a level 5. Make a librarian. The last of the spells, Foolish Burial. Like I said, we need our graveyard for this deck to get our engine going. And this is the best card for that. Okay, that's it for the spells. And for our last 2 cards, Royal Decree. I was gonna run 3, but I'm already running way too much cards. Like, this is a deck of total of 42. Auto wins against Chain Burn and most decks that use traps. Most of the cards nowadays use trap cards. So when you get this out and they have no outs to it, then your plays are safe. So yeah, that's it for the main deck. Now for the extra deck, starting off with our level 12, the granddaddy of all synchro monsters, Shooting Quasar Dragon. This is your win condition. if you get him out, your opponent will have a hard time dealing with this card, because technically in a normal case scenario you'd need 4 cards to completely get rid of him, because when he leaves the field he summons Shooting Star, unless he gets Monarch Stormforth, then for some reason he misses the timing, so no Shooting Star for that, so that sucks. For level 10 we have Shooting Star Dragon. You can summon him legit, or you can summon him with Quasar in the deck. He's really good. He's really fun to use because you're top deck 5 and you attack equal to the number of tuners that you wield, so it's really good. And of course the Stardust, assuming we don't go for the Quasar play, we just go for the Shooting Star play, and also it's Stardust Dragon, helps negate destructions. So yeah. Morville level 8. Road Warrior, he is part of, he is a 3k beat stick, and he is part of the first turn Quasar combo that hopefully no, I will show you guys in a separate duel video. So yeah. Junk Destroyer, really awesome card. He's like, I think in a grind game he's like the best, because most of the time you will pop between 2 to 3 cards on the field, and I think he doesn't target. I'm not sure about that. Come on, focus. Select. Oh, I guess he does target. Oh well, but yeah, he pops multiple cards. It's really good and helps control the field. You can make him easily with Synchron Explorer, and or you can go Junk Synchron, then Doppel, then, or summon something else, then Doppel, etc. So yeah, really good card. For our level 7s, we have the Black Rose Dragon. You can make him with Debris Dragon plus a Card Trooper, or Dandelion. So if you need to control the field, it's a good card for you. Also, if you don't need to and your opponent's hiding behind defense position monsters, you can use Black Rose's second effect, where you force a monster to attack position and its attack becomes 0. So yeah, really good. The Junk Archer, you mostly use him for Xyz, against Xyz monsters. Like, you just banish them, they lose all their materials, and sure, they go back next turn, but at least you get a free attack, free 23 attack towards your opponent. And you can make him easily with Synchron Explorer plus a quick draw from your graveyard. Junk Gardener, he's really good for stalling, because during either player's turn, just change the battle position of a monster. So most of the time, you're like, oh, I need one more turn to summon Quasar, and you make Junk Gardener, and you're good to go most of the time, if your opponent doesn't get rid of it. And if he leaves the field, you get to change the battle position of the monster. So really good. Drill Warrior, I don't often go to him. I might drop him for something else, because most of the time, like, you know, if your graveyard's set and your hand's set, then you don't really need him. And he is too slow because you have to wait for another turn to get his effect off. And yeah, or, you know, he's just maybe there if he needs to attack directly. Next up, we have the Iron Chain Dragon. If you guys have Orient Dragon, don't use Iron Chain Dragon. Trust me, you don't want your opponent to mill when you attack him. This is just like the budget version of it, because he is a rare from the 5Ds pack. I don't remember. Oh, Duelist Advent? I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, he's just a substitute because you can make him with a Debris Dragon plus a level 2, like Maxi or Raikou, just for like an extra beat stick. But yeah, Orient Dragon over this, guys, just because I don't have him yet. Okay, that's it for the level 6s. For the level 5s, we have the TG Librarian. This is the best card in the deck, or in the extra deck, well, next to Quasar, because he is your draw power, and it's kind of a decent-ish attack with 24. Yeah, most of the time if you're gonna make 5s, you will always go into him, because whenever you Synchro Summon, which is basically what you do in the deck, and you will draw like a huge amount of cards, which is crazy. So yeah, really awesome card. This deck will not function like at its maximum power without TG Librarian. Cataster, you only make him if you need to get rid of a monster that's not a dark monster, because you know, it's Cataster. Especially if it's an Obelisk. Oh no, not an Obelisk. No, yeah, sorry, Obelisk. You just attack that thing and Cataster will destroy that thing. Last one, level 5, the one junk warrior, because we do go to a quick draw, then level 8 into a level 5, and this is the only thing we can make that's a level 5 as of right now. So yeah, that's why we run one of him. And it's really good if you want to go for like a level, kind of like a decent beatdown, because if you synchro with him, if you synchro him with junk, synchron, and doppel warrior, then based on the chain link ruling, or the chain linking, he will gain the 800 attack, so it will become a 3000 beat stick, or 3100 beat stick, so you can run over a BLS or anything that's 3000 attack. So yeah, really good. The last of the synchros we have is a formula and a phonon pulse. This is arguable, it's up to you guys, but I do run the phonon pulse because he does give some extra utility. I don't always use him, but I use him like once in a while. And of course, if you guys want to, you can always substitute him with another formula synchron, just in case you need to go for that spell striker play, and you know, you can make another formula synchron if you have like a glow up bulb, or with, you can use glow up bulb with like both tokens or something like that if you summon him with junk synchron. So yeah. Yeah, that's it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will post a bunch of like dual samples that'll make well, not always make Quasar, but kind of to show how the deck plays. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy it, and remember to like, comment, subscribe for more videos. Also, I am open for suggestions, guys. If you guys like me to do more of something, because I know I do a bunch of different stuff here. I know I'm only doing MapleStory and Yu-Gi-Oh videos, but if you guys want me to do something specific, please let me know. So have a great day, you guys, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.